Were you feeling like he could get up, or at one point we were thinking, oh man, Imprimis
Well, you know, I trained for Breeze Easy, and we actually watched the race with them, with Imprimis, and you know, I was confident, but you know, their horse is a warrior and a win machine, and he has recency, but this is our home court. So, and my guy's a trier and a fighter, but so is theirs. So it was, you know, right down to the dirty dollar, and you know, we got it.
You got to be happy, age 7 off the layoff too.
Yeah.
A field like
I
this.
said on the interview, he's had a lot of minor issues that, you know, fortunately I owned him and I was able to give him all the time he needed to get over to maintain his level there at the top level. So I was really happy, and he's such a great horse to be around. And he's a barn favorite because he's been around for so long, and to actually win here on a big day like this at Keeneland is wonderful.
He's won at a mile. He's won at 5.5. What's his best lick, you think?
He's probably better at a mile, but I'm better at 5.5.
So what's next? What's for the rest of the year?
You know, the race up there on Oaks Day is just a little too quick back for this old Tiger. So, you know, we'll probably look at something, you know, a couple more weeks down the road, and keep our options open for England. But, you know, that's a little bit of a long-range goal, and make sure that everything's right before we do something like that again.
So, but looking Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint? Ultimately.
Absolutely, yeah. I think he'll, you know, he won today. You know, a big thing with the question with these horses at this level, when they got to lay their body down and give you 120%, is that, you know, there's no issues of bleeding. And, you know, he ran like he didn't bleed today, and he doesn't need it. But, you know, every race with these horses, when they try so hard, is a challenge. So, you know, we'll keep watching them and see what happens.
From this horse is always out there today.
Yeah.
What did he tell you about the trip?
I'd have to watch a replay again. I wasn't too disappointed with the trip. The horse was cranked up and ready to go. I thought he didn't have to get checked and steady, so I thought he ran well. He ran real well.
Did you think he was home free there for a few?
I did. You know, it's a good horse that beat him. We beat him, he beat us, so only noses separated him. You know, mixed emotions. You're not allowed to run on Lasix anymore. They're taking the best horses in the country, and they're penalizing them. My horse bled today. Okay, physically, blood coming out of his nose. How is that good for the public's perception with Lasix? That's what I want to know. Somebody has to answer that question. It's not fair to take a horse like this and make him bleed. It's just not fair. So I wish you'd print every word of that, because it's total bullshit. So I'm very upset. I mean, the horse, he didn't have to bleed. Just let him run on Lasix. It's a drug that he's been on for 7 years, and now all of a sudden you can't use it. So, anyway, as you can tell, I'm a little mad.
I mean,
because I care about my horse. I care about my horse and his physical condition, and you're going to make him do that and come back in front of all these people, see blood coming out of his nose? It's just not fair. So I don't know who saw it, who didn't, but I saw it.
And that's number one. It's a horse welfare. It also will it limit then where you can run him?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I'm supposed to run him in 2 months, and now it's going to be 4. You know, so you got to tell the owners that too. Forget the race to Jaipur. Now maybe Saratoga, maybe not, because who knows? You know, I don't know. You never know the damage it does to horses. It's not fair. And you know, I know somebody thought about this, but they didn't put enough thought into this. So